Hey y'all, welcome to my channel, Mama Fox Studios. This is Missy, and we are still building our Oriental Charm. This is what we did up on our last video, our little slipper shoes. Okay, I gotta admit they are not as bad as some of my past slippers. They're a little funky, but I think you can tell what they are, and that's what's important, right? We have our little, whoops, come here. Our little cup of cappuccino here. A little placemat. Oh, that just does not. And then we have our two little candlesticks here. Different sizes, but one tall, one short. And then this is what we're currently working on, was our tabletop. This is the top of our table. This is the little tablecloth. And so this has been quite all day. I've not felt good all day, so I've not worked on it all day. It is what, 2 a.m. The only thing is that I kind of wished it stayed down a little bit more. I wished it was more down like that instead of kind of flared, but that's okay. That's okay. Well, you know, I could kind of maybe, oh, there's an idea. What if I glued those little spots together? I'm just afraid to try it. How about we try one and then we'll see if it works. Now this white is a pretty thick material, so it might. Yeah, I do. There's like 5 spots I could glue together. Is that going to make it too pointy? Ah. Even as I'm doing this, I am so on the fence about this. I mean, this is more of what it looks like in the picture, but not necessarily trying to match the picture. I just kind of think it's too flared. Of course, what are we doing, folks? We're waiting for glue to dry, right? We're always waiting for glue to dry. It's, I think, more of a pastime than building miniatures. I think that looks better. But we do need, well, maybe not, because we need room for our, he just ruined it. We need room for our legs. Never mind. Let's get our legs out. I don't know why I don't know. Okay. There are these little bitty ones. Okay, and they're the same on both ends. They're at an angle, so when you put them on, you want them to bend in and flare out. And I'm going to put them so they don't show how far in or out, because of their tablecloth is pretty tight up there and you can't see. I'm going to put mine like right at the edge though. So my Aleene's tacky glue on my leg piece, and just a touch of the crazy super glue on the table, because that's our magic recipe, right? And then just give it a second to get tacky. Excuse me. Oh. So I know how y'all feel when I work right at the edge of the viewing field and I mumble. I don't remember who I watched today. I wanted to remember the name and I just absolutely can't remember who she was, but I was watching some resin videos on YouTube, and she literally worked right here the whole time. Like, so it was kind of like you could kind of see it and kind of not. And then she mumbled. I kept going, what? Okay, I tried to get them centered. I'm a little bit off, but I think it'll be okay. So yeah, I was just laughing. I was like, oh my goodness, how frustrating have I been to people? Sorry, I got a frog in my throat. I have those mics, but I'm so scared because when I did that Beyond Library Max, I have 3 full videos that I talked and talked and talked, but I did them one right after the other, and so none of them, so somehow the microphone got turned off, and I didn't notice it because there's not like a light or anything to distinguish when they're on and when they're off. And so I had 3 full hour length videos with no sound. And I did not realize until after I had done them all that they were like that. So, and that was using the microphone. Now, I did get one successful one using the mic, so I don't know what the difference is. And I would love to use it, but I'm just so worried that I'm going to do a test, because I did a test on all the others. I turned the video on. I said, testing, turned it off, watched it, heard my voice, from the microphone, went back, turned the video back on, and started doing it. But there was no microphone by that point, so I don't know. All right, that's probably one of the best table legs I've done. I kind of like the way those table legs are. No wobble to it at all. Okay, so we're going to put, I-26. Oh, I think I know what that one is. That is on our to complete later, or to use later, whatever you want to call it, pile. And it is this little, the very light gray and white checkered material. Very small. It's 1.4 by 1.4 square. Yep. Sorry, just my throat was not like this when I first got up, or else I would have not done a video right away. Okay, this is just gonna like kind of go off the edge, but I want to see, do I want to do it over one of the pointed spots, or more of on the flat spot? No, I kind of like it a little bit on the pointed. Yeah, now it's gonna a little bit on the table. Oh. Really? And then I'm going to go ahead and drape it down. On down the tablecloth. Glue it down. Okay, let's try that. So it's kind of off, not straight on down, a little bit to the left. And we're going to put our little cappuccino cup. Now I am going to, I accidentally did it the same way they did. Say if I put, there's a little birdie on here. They have the birdie and the handle to the right, but that makes my heart upside down. And I just looked, and their heart is upside down. I did not do that on purpose. Because the whole time I kept thinking, the heart's upside down, but I didn't want to undo it. So it's going to go just like a little bit on the edge of that gray cloth. And then our 2 candlesticks are going to go right here. So now these are like a star, so they have the points. But then also the wire in the center should be touching, so I will dot that with glue too. Alrighty. Okay, so here is our little, like, oh, this is like a coffee table. It's going to go in front of our chairs. Okay. Ooh. Flip that right upside down there. All right, so now we need to make a couple little steps. So we need B4 and B5. Okay, and there are these like raw wood looking ones. Big chunky ones. That's B4. And this is B5. And then we need E8-3A and 3B. All right. So let me grab my scissors. Let's cut these out. And let me just tell y'all what I've been watching last night. And then, so my days and nights are a little bit mixed up. I did not sleep at all last night. Or no, the night before, but I slept on and off kind of a little bit during the day. Plus I'm not feeling totally great. Not quite sick, just not great. And so I did get a couple hours of sleep tonight, so this was good. But I was like watching CSI, and I'm on middle of season 2, almost at the end. I think I'm on episode like 17 or 18, and there's 23 in each season, so I'm almost through season 2. But you know, every once in a while, it only takes so much, so much of the same thing over and over and over. So today, like late last night, I was like, okay, I need something else. And I have the Fire Stick TV, so not the TV, just the Fire Stick that I plug into my TV. And I don't remember what I was on, but they give you suggestions at some points, and one of them was this thing that said Gen V, and I was like, I'm all about Gen X and laughing at it and stuff, so I was like, well, what's Gen V? So it was a short series from 2023. I don't think they're making more. And it was just eight parts. So I'm not a big superhero person. Like Superman, never my hero. Like Spider-Man. Like I was just never really into those, right? But oh my gosh, I found my superheroes. Or maybe the anti-heroes. I don't know. So I don't know if this Gen V came first or second, I'm not sure, but it is like the same people, as another series called The Boys. Now, The Boys is still active. They just released a new season. Or it just came out or something. So I don't know how many seasons there are, but I know whichever season just is the newest. If there's more than one, it did just get released. So I watched, I don't know which was supposed to come first. I'm thinking the Gen V, because it was 2023 and it's no longer, there's no more updates. But The Boys is new, so yeah, I'm pretty sure that's the order it goes in. So I watched Gen V. Now let me just say this. If you cannot handle blood, a lot of blood, ugh, I'm not, it doesn't bother me. It's not my favorite thing, but it doesn't bother me. So it's like, okay, yeah, well, whatever. Or profanity, or nudity. Don't watch these, okay? Because, wow. I'm just saying, wow. Okay, so real quick, we're going to put long ways, the short one, on top of, and line it up in the back, so it makes a step. See, 1, 2. So we're going to glue that down. So yeah, I watched Gen V, and I was just like, oh my goodness. And it's about college kids that go into the school for superheroes. But there's basically 2 parts. There's crime fighting, which they have the 7 in like for adults. There's only 7. And everybody else just kind of is like lower ranked, or maybe does like hero management classes, or they do so in that society, a lot of the actors are the superheroes that cannot cut it as crime fighters. I thought that was a pretty interesting take on, what if you have superpowers but they're not, crime fighting, or you're not into crime fighting? What do you do then? Oh, you become a celebrity. You become an actor. I thought that was a pretty funny take. But it's about the core group, the number 1, the group that was with like number 1, number 2, number 3, I think 4 and 5 or something like that. The top of the top, and then the couple freshmen that come in and just mix it all up. And it was a crazy ride. It was a crazy ride. It's probably one of the reasons I didn't sleep also last night. I just kept next. I think I watched like 6 of them overnight, and then I watched 2 during the day, like off and on of resting. And now we're just going to take from the small and just wrap it all the way up, not all the way over on the back. Well, as far as it goes, it says encircle and stick it, so, okay. I'm going to start at the back here. And I'm going to go through and bend it before I glue it down. So then I was like, okay, so I was hoping that they would have the same group of kids, because there's one guy that comes in at the end when just shit hits the fan and craziness is happening, and they didn't really explain his presence there. Just at the end, he was just there. I don't know, it was weird. And then on the people who also watched, The Boys was number 1. I was like, oh yeah, I've seen that advertise, because this is on Prime. I've seen it advertised. I think it's a Prime original. So I've seen it advertised, and I was like, oh yeah. It's like how they talked about the 7. That's who these college kids wanted to. They wanted that as their job. This is about the 7, but how they're not. I mean, yeah, they save lives, but it's all a business. Like, they're all about their profit margin, and being so the company they work for actually, like, they don't manufacture the crimes. but they get intel and they send them out to do crimes they know that are going to happen. So they have camera crews there, and it's a business, and that's kind of what they're saying. And so it's crazy, and they're not all they're not good people. They're all about the bottom line, which I found interesting. And of course, the new girl coming in as one of the new 7, because one retired. She's bright-eyed and bushy-tails and is upset. But there's just the rogue ones that, it's just crazy, you guys. I can't even explain it. It's just crazy. It's pure craziness. Some of the guys try to kill one of if you've kidnapped Translucent. They're trying to kill him, but his skin is impenetrable. So it's hilarious. I guess we are going to go down the bottom, across the bottom also. Yeah, okay. All right, let's glue her down. I'm going to start inside here. I know, I'm probably over gluing. Probably. You know me. I like my glue. I also like my things to stay down and not pop back up. It's sore on the thumb, though. Okay, let's lay that paper down there. Make sure you're even on the sides. Sorry, my lungs are a little wheezy tonight too. If you can hear me, I can hear me breathing. It's not that I'm overexerted, I'm just, I have asthma, so I'm a little bit wheezy. Sorry about that. And then just the front and the bottom, we'll go ahead and get those glued up. When I said there was a guy that came on the campus at the end of Gen B, and it didn't really explain what he was there for or what he was doing. He's the guy, he's like against the superheroes or whatever, and he's the one of them trying to kill Translucent. So yeah, it's weird. But it's fun. I mean, I liked Gen V better just because I liked the characters better. That's why I was really hoping. But then again, it ended with all the four major ones locked in a room with no doors, like in a hospital room with no doors, so all together. So yeah, they probably could, and then they were the ones that wouldn't let go, because they were experimenting on the soups. They call them superhero soups. Actually, it was the twisted headmistress. Headmistress. She wanted the dean. She wanted to eradicate all soups, and so the scientist was making a virus to kill them, and two of them went on a rampage against the bad soups, whatever. These were the four kids that wanted the truth out, and they got stuck in a room. Right, now we have this little piece here, and so if you have the stairs facing you, you're going to put it on the left side, and it's going to cover up that side of the wood. This is fitting pretty good. As long as you get them creased really good, it fits like perfect. Even that lines up really nicely. Okay, so we have a little set of stairs. And then these are going to go in the bedroom, I know that. So, let's make 2 picture frames. So we need D19 and D20. Should have got these out earlier because now I'm going to have to dump everything again. Oh, come on. I try to pick up too many pieces at a time and then they all fall. Okay, so D19 is our only leftover black piece, and D20 is our little picture frame. So then we need E8-53, 52 and 53. '52 and 53 are right up here on top. All right, we'll get these cut out. So 52 goes in the brown frame. So that one goes over there, and then D53. It's going to go on the black square. Yep. So I'm going to put my glue on my frame, because then this will set down on the picture. Okay, and then I just like to pick them up, and that one's a little bit big. We have to trim that one. I've lined it up on the bottom and one side, so that way I only have to trim up two sides. There we go, much better. All right. So, guess what we're going to do now? We're going to start putting some pieces in our big house. So let me get a little bit of, oh wait, we need, sorry, we do need E847. Let's cut this rug out before we pull our house over. I already put the scissors away. Okay. That way I don't have to try to cut this with the house sitting in front of me also. Trying to stay on camera. Whoop, a little bit off there. There we go. I think it's the screws that the paper keeps getting jammed up on when I'm trying to cut and get it won't like go any further. Okay, so now let's pull our house over. And let me move these. I should have moved them first. Because we're going to decorate this section here, this little section here. So first of all, we're going to put a little curio cabinet behind the lamp. So right in that corner, okay? I can do that. Trying to tell how far where I'm at. And I'm not going to use any super glue on this one. because it'll just go and sit straight down onto the floor. All right. I'm just going to slide it right in the corner. There we go. And then our favorite tree that we keep knocking over, right? Our little funky one. We're going to put it in the corner right next to the cabinet we just made up against the yellow wall. And just because I don't want it to flop around, I put the alien's glue on the bottom of it. I'm just going to put just a touch of super glue here. Like, it not all everywhere, just if it could just grab a hold of like one little bit of the plant, the pot. I'm trying to think of what I'm trying to say. Then whoop, 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 whoop. Remember how I bent that one? Maybe I shouldn't have. Okay, you've got to kind of straighten back out a little bit. Or we just move it so it hangs out the front. That's fine by me too. Okay, there we go. Now we're solid in. Now you can scoot over a little bit back. I just didn't want it was hitting the inside edge and it kept bopping it over. So it's in front of it now. Oh no, don't come loose. Okay, I'm going to stop messing with it. All right, then we're going to have so it doesn't give us like a spot, like an outline or anything for our rug, but it's kind of also in front of the two chairs. I just want to make sure that, yeah, that's good. Okay. I just wanted to make sure that I was placing it down correctly before I placed it incorrectly, you know? All right, where were we at? Right about here, I think. That looks good. All right, then our chairs. This light that sticks up too high keeps catching my arm. I'm just adding glue to these 4 little wooden beads as legs, you know, or the feet, whatever. A table has legs, a chair has feet. All right, and then this one's gonna kind of go little caddy corner, so like right next to the lamp. And then they have this one coming straight, but I don't know. Let's I should have tested it before I put the glue down, but do we want it straight? You're not going to come up those stairs, and that's not just my placement, that's how it is in the picture. Or do we want it a little bit? I think I want it just slightly tipped in towards the center of the room. Not all the way, just a little bit, because I think what it is I have this one tilted too much because their arms kind of meet up a lot more better, yeah, whatever. But I'm okay with this. I don't need them to be lined up. I kind of like it like that. So, you know, position your chairs how you like them. No, you stay where I put you, dang it. I got a little loose thread here. I'm just trying to snip. There we go. You know, if you like them, maybe you want them both facing out, or maybe you want them facing more into each other, because next we're going to put the table here. Yep. Now they have the cup like facing straight out and the candles facing the back wall. I'm going to turn mine just a little bit more. For one, I think it looks better, like someone could actually be drinking that. But also it fits the way my ruffles are, a little bit nicer into the chairs. Sorry, I just put the glue on the forelegs. And then we're just going to yep, just like that. Ta-da! So that is, oh no, we got 2 more things. 3 more things. Whoops. Oh, crud. Crud, crud, crud. Okay. Oh. I screwed up on, oh no. I screwed up on the placement of this potted plant. For one, I need to put, it's coming apart because I keep pulling on it. I know it's my fault. Our steps need to go here. Okay, first of all, you've got to come out for a second because I cannot keep bumping you. Try to clear off some of that extra glue. Okay. Our stairs need to sit here. And they're going to be butted up. Yep. If you put your finger in and feel the backing, it's level with the edge and it's right up against our curio cabinet. So I'm just going to put some glue on here. And then see how close I can get it to. I'm not smearing glue everywhere. Oh, pretty spot on. All right. So now our little potted plant is going to go on this bottom step here. That's really hard to see because the flooring is all the same. So I saw the plant because the green and up against the yellow wall, but I did not see those stairs at first. Okay, so same thing as before. Aliens on the bottom. Super glue. On that bottom step. There we go. No, stay, 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 stay. Okay, now so most of the aliens glue has come off of the legs, the table legs. So what I'm going to do is I can still see mostly where they were on here. Yeah, I'm going to put more aliens down where they're at. And then I'm going to stick the super glue on the feet. And then just try to match it up the best I can. Whoops. Nope, backwards. Dang it. There we go. There we go. There we go. Okay, now you stay. And then on this wall back here, we're going to put first our little black mural. Now I'm going to use super glue because they're going on the walls and I don't want them to fall directly off or have to sit there and hold them for more than just a few seconds. All right, there's one. And then our second one. Goes right above it. There we go. And yeah, it's up really high on the one in the picture too, so it's not like I did in the wrong spot. So there we go. And that is our sitting room, I guess. Library room, sitting room, family room. I don't know quite what, you know. There we go. So, yeah. And then there's the pictures. All right, that one is done. So next will be the bedroom and bathroom fabrication, it says. So next they want us to make bedding and pillows and blah, 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 and then the bed and put it all together. And I'm not doing that tonight, so I'm going to call it here. But I am glad that we got another room completed. So we've got our kitchen, our eat-in kitchen dining room area, our living room, you know, the piano area, the up front spots, the stairs, and then now we've got the sitting room or family room done. So this is going to be the bathroom. This is the bedroom. And that, what is that part again? That is, oh, just a landing. Okay, it's just gonna have a couple little plants on it and then a railing. So yeah, and then so we'll railing this, plants, bathroom, bedroom. We're gonna work over on this side next time. All right. I think we're gonna make parts for all of it, but then we're gonna put the bathroom together first. But we'll be making parts for a couple videos. So thank you all so very much for joining me on this quick, I would say quick little build, but we're almost at an hour, so it wasn't quick or anything, but it seemed like it was. We got our parts together really quickly and got them put in, and I think this was a good build. So thank you so very much for being here with me. Come join me next time while we let's make our bed next time, shall we? Well, at least let's make some pillows, and let's make the bedding at least, and we'll go from there. So again, thank you so much. I appreciate every single one of you. Oh, and this weird looking lights, those are from my light shining into the stained glass windows. They showed up on my thumbnails, and I was like, what in the world? And it took me coming in my bedroom door the other day and going, oh, I saw it. So it's the light from the stained glass windows. So I just saw it in the camera and went, oh yeah, that's what that is. All right. So yeah, join me next time and we will continue and start making some stuff. All right. Thanks guys. Bye.